Yo, what's up, guys? It's King Sean here, and we are 7 days away from the NFL draft. 1 week until the NFL draft officially begins. I am super excited. And with the draft being a week away, Adam Peters and Lance Newmark had their pre draft conference today. So I will be discussing that in today's video. I will also be discussing the situation with Jaden Daniels' agent, Ron Butler, on Twitter. That whole situation is pretty crazy. I mean, everything just happened yesterday. It happened so fast. So we're just going to talk about that as well. So if you guys are new to my channel, leave a like down below, subscribe, turn on notifications. I'm on there with 4K subs. If you could, hit that sub button. I'd really appreciate it. And with that out of the way, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so like I said, Lance Newmark and Adam Peters were the ones to address the media today. I'm kind of surprised that Dan Quinn was not there, but maybe he was busy with something else. Maybe he was not available. But yeah, kind of surprising that he wasn't there because usually it's the head coach and general manager doing these pre-draft press conferences. But nonetheless, let's get discussing. First of all, Adam Peters, nice gesture in the beginning of the press conference. He basically gave out a huge thanks to everyone involved in the process, scouts, the entire front office, even Josh Harris. So, that was a really nice gesture from Adam Peters right there. Some of the stuff he said, though, on the quarterback choice, obviously one of the first questions that were asked was, he was his answer, we're real close. Still a few more things in the process. We don't need to make a decision until we need to make a decision. There's no rush with that. We'll probably have a good idea what we're doing early next week. So yeah, they're going to make the decision early next week. Maybe Sunday, maybe Monday, maybe even Tuesday. We'll see. But I've seen some fans saying, I can't believe they're not, dialed in on what quarterback they're going to take. They're close. Like Adam Peters said, they are super close, but they just need to get a few more things done. With having the number 2 overall pick and multiple options on the board with J.J. McCarthy, Drake May, and Jaden Daniels, you want to make sure you get the pick right. And we all know that Adam Peters is very process orientated. He is very process driven. He even said it in his press conference today. So he wants to take his time. He wants to get this pick right, which I absolutely love. Him, Lance Newmark, Dan Quinn, they will meet early next week and decide who to pick at number 2 overall next week, Thursday. So that's what he said. Also, he was asked about the possibility of trading back from number 2. He said, we feel great about staying at number 2. I don't see a whole lot of scenarios trading down. So we've received a whole bunch of phone calls about the number 2 overall pick this offseason, which is to be expected. But, a team would have to send a buttload to trade up for the number 2 overall pick. And the team probably hasn't. So we're going to stay at number 2 overall. And, we have great options with Drake May, Jaden Daniels at number 2 overall. So I just doubt Adam Peters will trade back. And he even said it himself. We're not going to trade back most likely because there's no scenarios where we are. The offers aren't really great. So we're probably going to stay at number 2, stick with the quarterback. I know Patriots de facto general manager Elliott Wolf said today to the press, to the media, that the Patriots are open for business at number 3 overall. It sounds like they want to trade that pick maybe to a team like the Raiders. If Jaden Daniels is on the board, maybe the Raiders come up, or maybe a team like the Vikings or Broncos. So we'll see with them, but definitely expect the Patriots to trade back for number 3 overall. I'd expect it, to be honest, because they said they'd be fine, they'd be comfortable sticking at number 3 and selecting a quarterback if they cannot find a suitable trade partner. But I feel like they will, because the Vikings, they picked up an extra first from the Texans in a trade earlier this offseason. So I just feel like there is no way the Patriots do not trade the number 3 overall pick. I would be shocked if they did it. Some other thing Adam Peters said, obviously, the stress about getting the number 2 overall pick is there. And yeah, he wants to get it right for, this team, obviously, as a whole, the players, the fan base, the region, which are all the 3 reasons he said in his press conference. But he wants to make sure he gets this pick right because, we're potentially picking our franchise quarterback right here. We want to get it right. This guy will be our franchise quarterback for the next 10 to 15 years. So he wants to make sure he gets it right, which I absolutely love. Peters on 4 cornerbacks. What's cool is we got to see them all together in a group setting. They all got a lot of time individually with coaches and with us. They were staggered coming in too. It was a great blend of that and working everyone together in a fun environment. So yeah, I've seen some opinions on social media from a lot of analysts, experts, and some Commanders fans even, that they don't like the idea of us bringing in all the quarterbacks and other prospects in 4 interviews or 4 visits at the same time. I personally don't mind it because Bill Belichick and the Patriots did it. The Niners did it. Adam Peters with the Niners over the past 7, 8 years or so. And they're winning franchises. So if I trust Adam Peters, he can do what he do. He's the general manager of my football team, and he's given me no reason not to trust him. So mainly the main takeaways of this press conference, really, Adam Peters and company, they're close on their decision at quarterback. Like I said, don't care if it's Drake May or Jaden Daniels at 2. And then he sees the, bringing everybody in at the same time as a positive thing. I see it as a good thing as well. You want to see who's more comfortable in the uncomfortable situation. So I like that. And yeah, that's really about it. All right, so next up, let's talk about Jaden Daniels' agent. This situation is honestly pretty crazy. Yesterday, I want to say it was in the evening, pretty much. I'm pretty sure like maybe 5 p.m., 6 p.m., somewhere around that time. Ron Butler, he was liking some tweets saying, of fans saying how they did not like Adam Peters and company bringing in all these quarterbacks, Michael Penix Jr., Jaden Daniels, Drake May, and J.J. McCarthy, all at the same time. They didn't like the idea of them bringing them all in because they thought that they should get their individual times. No one cares about the Top Golf thing, which I thought was pretty cool, letting their hair down, so letting all the guys' hair down and getting to know them personally. So, and they all got individual time, like Adam Peters said in his press conference. So I don't understand the problem with, what he did. I feel like it's a really good idea. Like I said, see who's most comfortable in the uncomfortable situation. But I'm going to just assume that Jaden Daniels' agent did not like that idea. And, I get it. I do get it. Agents, they prepare their, clients, especially ones that are going to get drafted, with these one-on-one interviews, with these one-on-one visits, these one-on-one meetings, not all bunched up in a group. So when they see that the Commanders are bringing in all these guys into one day, it could be concerning to them. Like I said, I don't have a problem with it at all. It's Adam Peters' team. He can do whatever he wants. And Bill Belichick and the Patriots and the 49ers, they done it before and it worked out for them. I mean, they're winning franchises, so I don't see a problem with it. But apparently Jaden Daniels' agent did, and it was very unprofessional to take it to Twitter. Maybe Jaden Daniels, he does prefer a team like the Raiders, maybe another team, probably the Raiders though. I mean, the connection with him and Antonio Pierce, it's there. And then he quote tweeted a tweet from Drake May MVP. Shout out to him. It was a tweet saying that Mike Florio saying that he does not like the idea of Adam Peters bringing in all these guys in the same day and meeting with all of them at Top Golf in the facility on the same day and whatnot. Like I said, don't care, but Ron Butler, he seemed to care. He put the emoji, sort of. He kind of backtracked it too, saying that he was responding to Mike Florio, as in, the idea was not stupid. It was more on the smarter side, or I guess he's neutral about the situation. I don't know. It's really confusing, but what this doesn't tell me a lot. I mean, if we draft Jaden Daniels, is what it is. He does not have the power to, get out of that, so he's just going to have to deal with it, whether he has his preferences or not. I feel like he does with the Raiders. I mean, the connection with Antonio Pierce, it is super strong, so I feel like he does have his preferences, but it's not him making the final decision. If Adam Peters wants Jaden Daniels at 2, he will draft Jaden Daniels at 2. So comment down below your opinions, but those are my opinions right there. So that is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe, turn on notifications, on those 4K subs if you could. Hit that sub button. I'd really appreciate it. And other than that, it's been King Sean, and I'm out. Peace.